Welcome all to the pilot episode of the Midnight Society podcast, the Midnite Theatre. I am your host, the late and great Ellipsis Mark, and with me is my co-host, the man, the myth, the cryptic himself, DJ Fallen Legend.
You're honored to meet me.
Yes, we are.
That's what I do best.
So we're watching today for our pilot podcasting, Kipo and the Wonderbeasts. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, Kipo and the Age of the Wonderbeast, which you can't read, is actually a pretty solid show. It doesn't get a lot of credit, at least not any that I've seen. So, figured why not watch it.
Yeah.
Though we are starting at, what episode?
Episode 3, because we both watched it because it's old. The first few episodes are kind of slow. They're more about establishing the world more than anything. Whereas at episode 3 is when we start getting a lot of more action.
And while world building is important, it's not as important.
I mean, that's debatable. Debate about it in the comments.
Debate all you want. I'm just right.
Okay, that's a great way to... Good segue. And action. This video was not brought to you by Netflix, but it could be.
I highly doubt that.
How much would you pay to be sponsored by Netflix?
All the way to the ceiling.
I would pay nothing to be sponsored by Netflix. That wouldn't be a sponsorship, would it?
Hold up? Why?
Yeah, that's what
Does it look like I'm holding up?
How much would you want to get paid, or would you be willing to be paid?
But while we're waiting, tell me, what minerals are in most of them?
Well, I mean, I am very high class and highly requested, so at minimum, what? $1,000? If I want to be generous, I do like Netflix.
Yeah, same here. That's something else. I forgot I just have many flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
2, 3, 4. 5 seconds between.
I think giant monsters are something to be worried about in every situation.
Honestly, I'm just disappointed this show doesn't have as many kaijus.
Maybe it's a giant dolphin that's adapted to walk on land.
Imagine if it had like a mega lizard that just breath radioactive lasers. That would be an original idea. I think it'll go great.
You should go to the trademark. Get a copyright. This man just threw his daughter. Did you see that?
Oh, he's going to die. That rock's going to fall on him. There's no way you're surviving that. Yeah, I call a cap on that. That's real inconvenient and real convenient rockfall.
Yeah.
Got who you wanted out, and it didn't kill either one of you? How? And how did that not kill anyone?
Well, we don't know it didn't kill anyone. You know, there was a little old lady. She could be under there.
You're right.
Piece of cake?
Okay,
Go
ahead.
Yeah, what's up? Monkeys actually do poke sticks into anthills and try to eat the ants that crawl them.
Oh, was that a reference to that, do you think?
Yeah, that's why the giant monkey did that.
That's pretty good.
See, I'm the smart one.
Oh yeah, because on the last episode they showed up. I forgot.
Guys, more meat?
Yeah.
Are these ones friendly or unfriendly? There's an entire army of them.
Dave's muscle form.
Right, just in the background. Static. Not even...
Yeah, he's looking around.
Also, I love how the plaid doesn't move like it's freaking chowder.
Does it?
Dave, you're flying!
Ah, look at the search. The plaid on the search doesn't move. It's like chowder. Highly inconvenient.
Dave's got a little bit of performance anxiety issues. Lesson 7 of the
That's what they all say.
No one should run.
No, it's moving.
It's not. Watch carefully. They're static images.
Okay,
See?
yeah. Yeah, I see it now. I see. But it's not as bad as Chowder. Chowder was literally like...
Everything, yeah.
Everything was static. This is just like the pattern is static.
I don't blame them because the freaking plaid is hard to animate. But then again...
You have Netflix money.
Right.
Raise your axes for the scratching tree.
No, maybe if you were just had bigger axes, you can take it down. Also, where did you get the axes from? Did you just find like a lumberjack shop? Because they're different sizes for each cat.
I never thought of that.
And then like actually.
Yeah, where did this come from? Because to make an axe, you need metal ore. So, is there like another tribe
and
of like
paint? Because they paint it red.
That's less important. But it's like, is there like another tribe of like polka dotted cats mining ore?
Real miners wear polka dots, I guess.
And I know what you're thinking. Humans and mutes? Crazy. But I say...
Yeah, you are crazy.
In this species. Right?
It's gonna go well. Oh.
So
also, that's like a terrible prison, being in a litter box. Come on.
This isn't the kind of sand you find at the beach. Hey, litter is not food.
If you had
gross.
you would have gotten away. Clearly, the cats need some time to warm up to the idea of working with humans.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
a
they
lot
need.
of time. But I will win them over.
I don't think cats like humans now.
I tell you, these years go by so fast.
Nice
I
one,
like
Vincent.
how Abe, every time he goes through the whole cycle of maturity. Like,
I would find that horrible.
I mean, it's hell to go through, but it's fun to watch.
True. Also, another question. How are they sharpening their axes?
It looks like it's...
Um,
What do I say? Not much
they
of a
got
tree
rocks.
anymore?
Hey!
Where? Where are the rocks?
They're in the background.
Sweater, human. Is that supposed to be funny?
Oh, this old rag? It's...
Nah, it's just
a
a...
long time ago when
It's an image of you, you know, to represent your amazingness.
Yeah, it's like a religious symbol.
Back in fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally.
Oh, man. I just remember we got caught.
What do we do with these humans? Should we eat them?
why would you capture humans if you didn't know what the fuck you're doing with them?
Between our paws for several hours until we get bored.
I wish Youngin were here. He'd know what to do. He always decides these things for us.
Eat them! Eat them! There's only one way to settle it.
No! Chatter, bro!
And they just go right into
Right?
Get out of this madhouse as soon as possible.
it. They just
see, they're-
straight up swinging axes at each other.
Look at the background, they're just belly bumping.
Oh, pacifist.
Find him, and not for selfish reasons. Although we do need to win them over. It's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, no. I'm with Tiny on this one.
Call me that again, and you're a dead man.
Worth it.
Oh, this isn't right. It's just not the same. Not without Yum-Yum. If you don't mind me asking, who is this Yum-Yum?
This human
A dead
keeps talking
man.
to us. Why does she keep doing that?
Who is Yum-Yum Hammerpaw? He's the lord of the Timber Cats. Or at least, he was.
Okay, I have to ask,
Oh.
because we
Yeah,
both
go
know
ahead.
we both know the
Yum-Yum.
twist.
Hardly me.
When
Yeah.
you first watched it, did you fall for the twist?
Yeah, I absolutely did.
Here, Yum-Yum's pet. You might want to duck.
Why would a cat have a flea for a pet?
You know, that's a good question.
Okay, that tree was
I also want to know how he got it, right? Because that flea is big enough to be on the dogs, so it's probably came from the dogs. I mean, unless it came from like the mega rabbits, but I'm betting from the mega dogs. And if so, they mention how they don't like being next to each other, like ever.
Yeah, because it has to be like a giant mutant, like a mega mutant flea.
Right.
Are you gonna hit it?
Mainly because it doesn't talk and it doesn't seem all that intelligent. And all mega mutes are unintelligent and don't talk, with like one exception, two exceptions actually. Also, how did no one else in his village know how to deal with Priere? Like, just feed the damn thing.
None of them passed their intelligence check.
Almost dumb as a box of bricks. Also, that axe is fucked up now. It's covered in honey. That is going to be the fucking worst. And your shoes are even going to be fucked up.
Yeah, you're never unsticking those shoes.
Dude, everywhere you walk, it's going to be click, click, click.
Them Jordans is ruined.
No, not the J's.
We won't eat the humans. Any other ideas?
Oh, look, here's an idea. Just, spitballing. Let us go? Oh, I got it. We trade them to Scarlemagne.
Okay, so they do you a favor so you don't want to eat them. So you would trade them to Scarlemagne?
To be fair,
Honestly based.
Yeah, perfect cat logic.
Understandable.
Picture the most dangerous, frightening thing imaginable. Now imagine something 10 times worse. Get the idea?
No, that's the fucking stupidest explanation.
Imagine the worst thing you could ever imagine. Now imagine something even worse.
How?
I'm already at the limit of my imagination. You brought me here in the first step.
At this point, you deserve the name Tiny. Man, that cat will never look the same again.
Leave me out of it.
Oh, ye of little faith. We are cooking up more than sustenance.
Just you keep stirring that batter, Whoopi.
I honestly forgot. I'm actually intrigued. Like, why is the fur in there?
Wouldn't it make more sense?
I don't remember.
Not escape. Kipo. Reality check.
I think Kipo's delusional.
When does Scarlemagne get mentioned? Is he mentioned in episode 1?
No. The episode right before this, he's mentioned by the frog people when they were captured.
You just knew that off the top of your head, did you?
I have a perfect memory, except for the things I don't remember.
Yeah, same here.
I keep thinking I'll blink and then magically
Okay.
it'll be there.
So, back to the axe question. Yum has a custom axe. That is a guitar axe, right? That is bigger than any human can properly wield. Like, ever. So how the fuck did they make that? When did they learn to tune this instrument?
They got it from the polka dot wearing dogs.
The dogs now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they don't associate with them on the regular. That's why they're not here. Because it's an uneasy alliance between the plaid cats and the polka dotted dogs.
And not like polka dotted moles or like anything. Dogs. Alright, makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, how did that make the sound of an instrument when it hit the metal? Like, it's not hollow, it's a solid fucking metal right there. And how does it sound like a banjo? It's a solid piece of wood.
Well, since he's passed on, I figured I could play it for him. Passed on? Whoever said that? He's just
You did.
free. Wait,
Whatever.
all this time? Why don't you just climb up there and get him back down?
He went above the canopy. No timber cat has ever gone above the canopy.
Wow.
Well, except
above
Yum
the
Yum.
canopy. Why would
Get
you
it?
do that?
Cats climbing up and you can't get them down.
Yum Yum ran up there to
Man, that's crazy.
Ooh, Yum Yum sounds very brave. You must have a lot of stories about him.
Oh, that's not even half the legend.
Also, when did your axe gain instrument strings? 'Cause it wasn't that big. Like,
No, this is. There's no strings where she's plucking. Oh, no,
yeah, like what the fuck is
oh, we're
this?
just seeing animation errors now.
Like the other Russian instruments I can get, right?
We just saw they have banjos, like full-on banjos. So it means that these axes are just a flex.
You're right, actually. I didn't think of that.
How do you have luncheon meat? You're just saying words.
Also, how do they have milk and butter?
That's easy. They just talk to the silk-clad cows.
The Go Clan, and they just go, "Hey, yo, can I get some of your fucking milk? You mean cheese? Nah, just raw shit." Yes, nothing's more manly than crinks and laser eyes.
Wait, what happened? Were the lasers too much?
Okay, what is Kipo's stump stat? Because right now I'm pretty sure it's charisma.
Surprisingly, I don't. Fuck, like in D&D, probably. I don't fucking know, mate. Intelligence? Because they're super fucking smart. Wisdom.
The only
Wisdom.
One. She's the
Wisdom.
only one with a decent intelligence score.
Understandable, but shit wisdom. Cannot tell the situation worth shit.
So her dice are cursed. What do you expect from her?
Pig's like, I could kill you, but... Okay, how do they stay on that? And how are they not dead?
Oh no.
Man, it'll be real convenient if they clean that up in like a few hours.
See, I feel like that's evidence to like it being a D&D campaign. The players just show up, everything goes wrong.
Right. Actually, I think this was a comic book beforehand that was not the same. Or a webtoon or something like that?
Of Kipo?
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah. I've heard the Kipo had
Yeah,
like
but the characters were pretty different from what I seen.
You up there, Yum-Yun? If I'm doing this...
I do like that. I do like how she just straight up like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up there.
Yeah, unlike other like protagonists that have the whole we gotta do the right thing, they usually drag other people into it. She just does it herself, and I can respect that, even if it's a dumb thing to do.
Maybe you're right about the wisdom dump.
Like, obviously not strength dump. Fucking climbing that tree.
It was... That has to be the most disorienting experience. What? What do you mean, lick? Muty, use lick attack.
Oh, man. Do you think the mutes are radioactive?
I don't know.
So, quick question for you.
What's that?
Do you think that butterflies are mega mute?
I think they're all levels of Mega Mute, because look at Yum-Yun here, he's just
Yeah, right? But
absolute
that's...
brick.
Yes, I understand, but right, animals that transform into mutes and can talk generally can only grow the size of a human. Maybe a little bit larger. But this is larger than a human. It's from a creature that is very small, like a flea or a insect. And unlike normal insects that turn to mutes, but like Dave, they only grow smaller than a human. But a insect that is small that grows bigger than a human, like the flea, is a megamute. So wouldn't this guy be a megamute?
The butterfly?
I don't
Yeah.
work with humans.
I actually don't know.
It's Kipo.
Do we ever
Out of
see like a
curiosity,
mega
why do you want that butterfly
insect?
so bad?
Like a huge ass insect?
No.
The tree's spirit
No.
lives in him now. I hear it speaking to me. I named him Charles. What's that, Charles?
There are
You want me to
two mutes that don't follow the rules very well. Which is this guy, this fucking butterfly, because it should be a mega mute, but it fucking talks.
You put a leash on Pierre.
He does talk.
Yeah, so what the fuck?
I forgot about that, man.
He says 3 words in the entire fucking series, I'm pretty sure.
Is it in this episode?
I think one of them is in this episode. Or 2 of them is in this episode.
Oh.
Also, if he's smart, what the fuck are you doing?
It just takes a gentle touch. That's all.
Instant.
Hey, yo, what do you do when someone's, just, staring at you? Oh, I'm just gonna jump on their face. Alright, my fault.
Okay, that's enough.
So is the
I'm
bug
not the only
Charles
one
or
who needs your help.
or the
You
tree?
have a whole village down there that's falling apart without you.
Honestly,
You know what it's like
I have
when
no
you're
fucking
so
idea.
important.
Kipo says
I
they're
think-
falling apart without him. Kipo, they're falling apart because of you.
A good feeling.
Because you're a PC and you bring chaos wherever you are.
That is fair.
Sculpting it, getting it just right. And Charles has its spirit.
Now you're just
Okay,
Oh,
the bug
Charles
is
is
Charles.
the bug. Yeah.
You're right. I ran away from the tree thief in fear.
So that's why you're stuck. Wanna tell me about it?
I was having my evening scratch. The next thing, I'm looking up at the biggest monster I've ever seen. 6 arms, eyes red as a logger's flannel. So, I ran up this tree.
So, 6-armed monkey. Is that a spider monkey?
Same person, mute or human, would have done the same.
Not a leader of timber cats.
I think it
Look at
is
him down there.
Hunley.
I am. And you know what? They need you a lot more than their tree.
She's right. They need you, man.
See, what the fuck?
You're right.
And, this is the only talking mute in the entire fucking show that doesn't that doesn't have humanoid fucking features. Which would normally mean, hey, it's a mega mute. Nope, it's the only one that breaks the fucking rules. I hate it and I love it at the same time.
As
Prisoners are gone too. It's like
Also, it was nighttime when they jumped off the tree, so there were stars and shit. This is morning. You can see the sunlight.
This isn't even morning. This is late morning.
It took how many hours to fall? How fucking tall? You can see the sun. It's mid-afternoon. How long did it take to fucking fall?
No. See,
I almost forgot what it was like to hold this.
it's D&D logic.
It's a temporal rift.
You did something awesome,
You
therefore
put
the
it on.
universe bent
Keep Kipo
itself.
from dying.
She rolled a nat
Who was
20.
supposed to stay up all night making sure Kipo didn't ditch the
It
camp?
shifted the
That's
sky.
right. None of us, because she's her own person who makes her own.
That
decisions.
seems fair.
Some
If the
bit.
cats haven't already killed her, I may have to kill her myself.
Wait, what? Did we miss something?
They're looking for Kipo.
This is going to be so cute.
That's not exactly the look I was going for.
Guys, there you are. You know how I said I wanted to help?
Yeah, I was kind of just sad.
And you were all like, yeah, you and what army? Well,
They actually never said that, though.
we have an army!
Anyway, that was episode
3.
3. Real Cats Wear Plaid. How'd you like it with all fucking thing?
I loved Kipo and the Age of the Wonderbeasts way back when it was premiering.
During the dark times of COVID.
Oh, was it all the way back then?
I don't know. That's the fucking time I watched it. I had nothing better to do. Other than, work. But I didn't fucking want to do that.
Yeah, fair. It really is a great show. Like, I'm both happy that it ended, so that way it wasn't ruined by time, but I also wish it had more seasons. Yeah.
I wanted to have a spin-off series or another series set in the same general world, because it's a cool fucking show.
Exactly.
But it definitely had a great ending, even though I fucking hate how Charlemagne died. Oh my god.
Wait, he dies? I don't remember that.
Oh shit. Did you see the whole thing?
Yeah, I did, but I only watched it the one time. I just remembered that. I just remember like Scarlet Mane was like this super terrifying guy, and you find out, oh, he's just a monkey. Oh wow, so terrifying. And then you learn, no, he is terrifying. he's a fucking menace.
Dude, nah, when he first showed up with that goddamn song, I was like, oh shit. I crushed my car listening to that song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, nah, he fucking died by getting bitch slapped by a two-headed sea otter. A giant two-headed sea otter, but still.
I probably just
Which-
memory hold that because that sounds terrible.
Yeah. I mean, he was on a flying car. He got bitch slapped by a giant two-headed otter, slammed to the ground, and died. Which is annoying when these motherfuckers be jumping out of trees and surviving. Trees that take 6 hours to fall, apparently.
No, it just took the nat 20. That's all.
Just fucking that one, you know. And yeah, nah, he died. Sad days. Saved the day. Great. Died. Had a statue with his name Hugo on it, even though Charlemagne's like the coolest thing, because Charlemagne, and he was like trying to be a king, and he was anyway, great fucking character. Shitty death. Good redemption, shitty death.
Yeah, it is something about how in redemption arcs they really do go for just killing them off in the end.
But you see, here's what I like about the show, though. They redeemed the character before they killed him. I mean, he had the death flag. He was going to fucking die. Every redeemed character does. But he redeemed himself despite all the bullshit he did that we really shouldn't have been forgiven for. He worked to be forgiven by mostly everyone before he died. So
Yeah, I
he
remember
did
all
redeem
that.
himself in life, not in death, like most every other fucking character.
D&D logic.
Yeah.
No, this is the worst character you ever meet. We're gonna make him our best friend through the power of friendship and charisma checks.
Right.
Oh,
Though, in all the deaths of the show, Yum Yun was definitely probably the worst.
I don't remember him dying either.
Damn, dude, you didn't remember shit, do you?
Did I ever watch like the final few episodes?
I don't think
know.
you fucking did.
Oh, we might have to do an actual reaction to that.
I think you did watch the entire last season, bud.
Yeah, because I do remember like they just got what's her name, Amelia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got her as being the main villain, and then on the villain wiki, like Charlemagne gets downgraded to like a sub villain or something, and it's like, why are you disrespecting this man's name?
Well, that's because in the third season he's on his whole kind of redemption arc until actually redemption arc.
Okay. So like, if a Nazi cures cancer, he's also
Hey! He was forgiven by all the people he enslaved and tried to murder, so you can't really give him shit.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, I guess if you go
Like-
to each individual person and go, "Yo, this was my B."
Like, yo, none of you technically died, so I'm sorry. And technically speaking, these people did worse than me because they actually killed half of you. I only attempted murder. And you guys forgave them, so, you know, come on.
That's another thing. Like he didn't even try to murder people. He was just enslaving.
True. I mean, to be fair, he did murder the frogs, so fuck the frogs.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, God, dude.
I only watched. I didn't. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm calling
yeah.
you out. I think you're a fanboy. Admit
You know
it.
what? Maybe. I just remember my fucking shows. Ever thought of that?
No, also possible.
And totally not that 30 minutes before I came in here to watch this, I just skimmed through the entire wiki. That would be ridiculous.
Ah, yeah. That would be ridiculous. I'm glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, of course not.
You know, very good of you to not pre-read. Oh. Well, I think we should be closing the curtains here.
I suppose we should.
Any last words?
Well, it's truly been your pleasure to have me here.
It has been. It really has.
Then you're welcome.
And if you want to see more of this, you know, do the like, commenting, and the subscribings. All that good stuff. And remember, the show will go on.